Joy, I bet you never knew. I bet you never saw on the paper and wanted all the best for you. We're looking for you. We're all looking for you. Try to leave. Don't ever try to get off your street. Tell me where you plan to be, oh joy. The things you said to me, amounts were never on the same frequency. Fuck it all, you never see. I'm the man in the corner.
Les Filles Du Roi are one of Montreal's most celebrated teams. They boast many championships and have an alumni of great Canadian players such as Smack Daddy, Romeo, and Just Bandit. Jada, our reporter, caught up with this year's lineup of Les Filles for an up-close chat.
What was the hardest condition you had to play in?
Knee injuries are the worst, I think. It's the most common. And I mean, you fall all the time, so concussions too. I mean, you're dizzy on the track and it's really hard to play and be focused. So those would be the hardest.
I'd say nerves. Nerves make for real tough conditions. Some people get sick before games. You gotta fight the nerves and hold it down and stay calm.
Do you guys have any superstitions or rituals that you do before games?
We actually get together off skates, and most of the time we just do a little circle, cheer us up, and just go around with this and get together. That's the thing that works for us.
We do friendship snakes and like high five snakes to start off our games too.
Do you guys have a team cheer?
Actually, we do. BFFDR. BFFDR.
Okay, ladies, let's hear that team cheer.
No. 1, 2, 3.
BFFDR!
What are the hardest hits that you guys have received?
Just Bandit.
Actually, yeah, no, trash and smash for me.
Yeah, trash and smash. Every time she hits me, I pretty much like fly everywhere.
Yeah.
So what is the toughest team that you guys have played?
Slaughter Daughters? They pretty much slaughtered us.
Yeah.
Like,
And then the scrimmage against the skids. That's that next answer. Scrimmaging against the new kids on the block is definitely like the hardest. Yeah. Real teams slaughter us. Especially because they trained us, so they know our weaknesses.
What players you guys look up to?
Smack Daddy. She is my boss and also my favorite player. She is the boss.
And Jazz Bandit too.
Yeah, that's my other one.
Jazz Bandit, definitely. Trash and smash.
And the founder of our league, Georgia W. Tush.
Everyone. And maybe E1 with Army?
I mean, everybody.
It's the new skids on the block.
Peter Panties.
She's our coach and our mentor.
Our main mentor.
Yeah.
Shortly after Les Filles won the 2010 Beast of the East tournament in Montreal, we got the chance to talk with Smack Daddy to get her take on being looked at as a mentor by so many other players.
You personally have so many fans across Canada that play derby. I was speaking to a lot of Tons Fatals, and they said that you're the role model. So how do you feel playing in front of players, that look up to you and so forth?
Yeah, well, I think that's, again, like in Derby, we all are kind of looking to the other teams that are doing things that we don't know yet or we don't do. We all have like our Derby crushes that we're like, oh, that player, I fell in love at ECE last year. I was like, oh, did you see what she did? Like, it just, you fall in love with these players and you just kind of follow them. You can go watch them online, which is great, and learn from them. So I think that's super positive that people are doing that. You kind of look up to certain players and figure out what they're doing. Even the wench, during practices and all our league practices, you see people just following her. I know I'm always watching her like, what does she do around the corner that I'm not doing, you know? Yeah, Jess Bandit is like what I'd call our core in terms of like, she's the center, she's our captain, she's the president of our league. She lives, breathes, like she does, like Derby is, Jess Bandit is like on top of it. She's brought the league to another level by getting us contacts, by making us play games where we get killed, but then emailing the girls.
But you learn from that.
Yeah, and getting them to give us tips because they pity us. And now we're starting to take all that into account, and our practices are really, really efficient, and she's a big part of that. So you see her on the track.
And also as a jammer, too.
As a jammer, too, yeah. That's what we got. Like, usually she's that butt in front that people are like, they call her Jess Bottom now because it's like, get that butt out of my way, Jesus. And I know because of practicing with her, but now we start throwing her on jamming, and yesterday she brought Carla Coma back into the pack for us.
I saw that.
She's just got the game in her head, you know?
So what are some of your strategies for today's game?
Always stay together, work as a team, really focus on working as a unit.
Have fun. Have fun, definitely.
So how did you get your name?
Our team name?
Yes.
This is what we need.
Okay, so historically, the King of France sent over a bunch of orphans and prostitutes and criminals who were in prison to North America to colonate, and they were called the Filles du Roi. So we're the Filles du Roi, sluts and criminals.
So how did you get your derby name?
My derby name is Al Strapone, and it's X-rated, and I can't answer that question. I'm sorry.
How did you get your derby name?
My name is Beth Rave, and in French, if you translate it, it means beats.
My derby name is Magnum PEI, and I picked it because I'm from PEI originally.
My derby name is Rafidak, and my cousin gave me that nickname.
My derby name is Bangarang, took it from Peter Pan, actually. My derby name is Azilex, and my best friend found it for me.
I'm Waxy McBush, and you have to check out my profile for the story.
What are your future goals for your team?
Derby World Cup.
Championship.
Get back the championship in the
2012 champs. Beast of the
Beast. Win the Beast.
Yeah. Win the Beast, 2011 champions. 2012. And we don't do math.